Welcome to the video demonstration of the novel double socket MPFL reconstruction technique. This patient presents with the recurrent episodes of lateral patellar instability. Here, through the anterolateral portal, we can visualize the laterally shifted patella over the trochlea. The bony anatomical landmarks are marked before the start of the procedure. Our preferred graft is graceless, but semi-tendinous can also be used in well-built individuals. Graft is harvested using standard technique and prepared. A minimum graft length of 240 mm is desirable. A longitudinal 3 cm incision is made just medial to the medial border of the patella. Sharp dissection is carried out to identify the plane between layers 2 and 3 of the medial structures of the knee. The surface between the supromedial corner and the junction of the upper and middle third of the patella is delineated for socket placements and two ends marked with an electrocautery. Both the sockets should be above the transverse midline of the patella. Two bead pins of size 2.4 mm are passed through the mark points parallel to the patellar surface and to each other, exiting the lateral aspect of the patella. Take care not to violate the articular surface of the patella. A lateral longitudinal stab incision is made to facilitate the exiting of the root wires. Using a 4.5 mm cannulated drill, a 15 mm socket is created over the bead pins, ensuring that adequate bone is available circumferentially. The medial border of the patella between the sockets is roughened to get bleeding surface to promote further bone-to-bone healing. Ends of number 2 fiber-wise sutures were shuttled through each socket from medial to lateral aspect of the patella, ensuring that the loop end of the suture is on the medial aspect of the patella. The prepared hamstring graft is placed through both the suture loops medially, and the free ends of the graft are held together. The open end of the suture loop on the lateral aspect of the patella are pulled in tandem laterally, ensuring that the loop of graft is driven inside both the sockets. Once the graft snugly fits into the socket, the open ends of the fiber loop on the lateral aspect of the patella are tied to each other over the bony bridge with tension. Through the medial patellar incision, a soft tissue tunnel is prepared between the layers 2 and 3 from the medial aspect of the patella towards the adductor tubercle. The two free limbs of the graft are delivered through this soft tissue tunnel. Under fluoroscopic guidance, the Shortle's point is identified and a guide wire is placed and directed in a medial and proximal and anterior direction such that iatrogenic damage to the trochlea is avoided. After ensuring that a length of 30 mm is available for the femoral socket, the except graft is excised and the limbs whip stitched together using number 2 fiber wire. The graft is now appropriately sized. A reamer with a size corresponding to the girth of the graft is used to ream over the femoral guide wire up to a depth of 40 mm. The suture threads attached to the femoral end of the graft are shuttled through the tunnel to deliver the graft inside. The threads are held in tension laterally and an interference screw of appropriate size is inserted to fix the graft in femoral tunnel at 45 degrees of knee flexion. While tightening, the surgeon has to ensure that the lateral border of the patella is in line with the lateral trochlear edge, such that over-tensioning of the graft is prevented. The knee is examined to assess the lateral patellar stability and tension-free range of motion. Wound closed in layer with Vicryl. Arthroscopic assessment shows proper alignment of the patella. Thank you.